Trump, the 2028 Olympics, and what it all means for LA. Good morning, and welcome to LA on the Record, our City Hall newsletter. It's Dakota Smith with all the news. During his last term, President Trump met with Olympic organizers in Beverly Hills to pledge the federal government's support for the 2028 Olympic Games in Los Angeles. "It's going to be a fantastic show," Trump said in 2020. He also joked that organizers needed to remember him when 2028 came around. "At least give me a seat," he said. In a twist, Trump will get more than a seat. He could have a starring role when thousands of athletes and tourists converge on LA in 4 years. Around City Hall, the question is, what will the games be like under Trump? On one hand, the president-elect is a well-known sports fan, owns a golf course in Rancho, Palos, Verdes, and likes to hobnob with famous athletes. The former The Apprentice star also likes television. NBC has the rights to broadcast the 2028 Olympic Games and understands the importance of ratings. At the same time, Trump denigrates other countries, criticized Paris Olympic organizers this summer over a segment deemed anti-Christian by some, and was shaded by Team USA gymnast Simone Biles over his comment about immigrants taking black jobs. Andrew Zimbalist, an economist at Smith College, said it's difficult to guess how Trump will handle the 2028 Olympics, because everything that Trump does is unpredictable. But Trump likes publicity, Zimbalist said. He would love to be the person who opens the Olympic Games and closes the Olympic Games, Zimbalist predicted. A representative for the Trump transition team didn't respond to a request for comment. The question of Trump's role in the 2028 Games is important because the city is serving as a financial backstop. If there are cost overruns, the city would be responsible for the first $270 million. The state would pay for the next $270 million, and the city would be on the hook for anything beyond that. Trump's election guarantees him a big presence at the Games. In 1984 in Los Angeles, Ronald Reagan was the first U.S. president to attend an Olympics opening ceremony, according to the Olympic and Paralympic Museum's website. Reagan opened the Olympics with a formal declaration, part of a celebration that featured a jetpack-wearing man flying across the Coliseum and scores of volunteers spelling out, "Welcome," with balloons on the stadium floor. President Clinton opened the Olympics in 1996 in Atlanta, while President George W. Bush did the same in Salt Lake City in 2002. Then President Trump and Vice President Pence hosted Team USA athletes at the White House in 2018 after the Winter Games in Pyeongchang. Several high-profile athletes, including Lindsey Vonn and Adam Rippon, skipped the White House event, USA Today reported. Rippon, who is gay, said on social media in 2018 that he would not stand with people who discriminate against those that they perceive as different. Casey Wasserman and Reynold Hoover, who are leading the committee planning the LA Olympics, sent a letter of congratulations to Trump last week, according to a representative for the committee. Trump has also reportedly been in touch with New York's Mayor Eric Adams. Gabby Moss, a spokesperson for LA Mayor Karen Bass, said Friday that Bass and Trump have not spoken. Some City Hall leaders expressed concern last week that federal funding, including for the Olympics, could be cut off under a Trump administration, given the president-elect's disparaging remarks about California and its Democratic leadership. Wasserman, speaking to reporters in Los Angeles this week, sought to tamp down suggestions that funding could be at risk. Travel, security, transportation, logistics. There's a lot that they provide, and it's well known and well accepted across the federal government, Wasserman said. So we're looking forward to continuing the very good partnership we've had at all levels of federal government, Wasserman said. Trump's election could throw a curveball into the tourism boom that LA is depending on from the Olympics, said Victor A. Matheson, a professor of economics at the College of the Holy Cross. Governments typically try to make things easier for visitors during the Olympics. For example, Brazil significantly reduced its visa requirements for tourists during the summer 2016 Olympics, he said. In one scenario, Trump could seek to block some countries from participating in the Olympics, or countries could boycott the Games if they are unhappy with the U.S. Trump's nationalist and isolationist stances could drive away visitors, Matheson said. What if the tourism boom doesn't happen because foreigners feel like traveling in the country isn't comfortable for them? He said. Sports fans also may decide to boycott, he said. Also, any mass deportation program, like the one Trump has promised to carry out, could lead to labor shortages in LA.